And we're up. All right, welcome back to the Bard Knock Life Live, where today we only have 2 participants in the torture chamber. Huzzah, yay verily. When last we left off, we had finished our trials in the Citadel Altaerein above and began the travels through the vaults and the crypts down below. And today, we continue that journey. And, yeah, he's not here, so, bye-bye. Okay, so, yes, we left this room, took a long rest, came back, and now we are all good to go. If you don't recall, you were responsible for taking out this here soul-bound doll from last time.
Yeah, that was the worst.
Yeah. I did not enjoy that.
Not a friend. The good news, though, you won't be seeing anything else like that in this, thing.
Yeah, that seemed very out of place.
Generally speaking?
Yeah, like...
A little bit?
Here's these birds from the Woggy Expanse. Like, clearly there's something, like, going on with that. And then it's like, here's Boggards. It's like, Boggards are just everywhere, so, like, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, and by the way, here's this possessed doll.
Yeah, not gonna give away the game too much here, but there's very much sort of 2 sections to this particular area. There's the vault section, and then there's sort of like the crypts section.
Cool.
Where might these vaults go? Where would they be?
I mean, like, to be more specific, the north.
In light of current circumstances, I opened this door.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You are venturing into. Hang tight. I promise I've prepared for this. Okay. Yes. This entry hall is shockingly still decorated with tarred homages to the Order of the Nail's most storied deeds. Tall oil paintings, many of which are damaged but still recognizable, depict Hell Knights triumphing against bandits, opposing armies, and all manner of terrible monsters.
I burned them all.
You burn them? I mean, you don't want to, like, roll society or anything on any of them? Like, you just want to be like, you want to praise anything?
Sure, I'll roll society.
Yeah, alright, there you go.
I know things about society.
This is a
you
society.
know that we do, in fact, live in a society. There are a handful, there's, like, one painting in particular that looks significantly less damaged than any of the others, but you don't make out a lot more of it than that.
I take it.
That roll. You take it. Okay, very good.
You take the oil painting?
Yeah.
I'm just imagining, though, you taking it by the frame. Just, like, carrying it on your back, just...
I'll just, like, take out my knife and just, like, because it's probably, like, on a canvas or something, so I'll just cut that out and then, like, roll it up or whatever.
Yep. That'll work.
That's...
Okay, congratulations. You
down
now have
value.
an oil painting of unknown contents or value.
Cool.
I mean, like, if Laura wanted to roll for it too, then she could probably do better than that.
I have
Okay,
a +9.
I will do that.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm doing
why'd you roll a 3, man?
society.
Society.
I'm rolling for
Or crafting.
society. I can do crafting? Is that any better than what I got?
If that's better than
Let's
what you
see.
got, I don't know.
I'm gonna see. Well, I had a +0. And guess what? For crafting, also a +0. So we'll find out.
Raw 14. Okay. So when you take a look at it, you're not really getting a lot more than what your sister got from that. But one thing that you did sort of notice is the artist's signature in the bottom right corner, which reads R. Stagram. Stagram you recognize as the last name of that Hell Knight trainee that you bumped in up above on the higher floor.
What was he looking for
Wait,
again?
so he painted
He
this?
was looking for a ring.
A ring?
Oh, it must be his father's painting. Because it was his dad's ring, right?
Yes.
or his family's ring. So
Yes, it was his family's ring. I don't think he specifically said who owned it, but you can probably assume it was probably his dad's ring.
So,
Yeah.
and there's nothing like sewn into this or anything like that or whatever. Like, there's nothing like hidden in the canvas or the frame or anything like that.
Nope.
Okay.
it's just a painting.
It is a
Yeah.
painting. It's a well-done painting, and it is in shockingly good shape, given the status of basically every other room you bumped into here. But,
Okay.
yeah, nothing else
So-
hidden in the frame.
Okay. Does this room look crypty at all?
Does this room look crypty at all? No, it looks pretty normal-ish. Empty weapon racks line the walls. Repair forges, long abandoned and cold, sit in a lonely row towards the back, along with a crude lean-to seemingly made from bits of rope and ripped leather. In the bottom corners of this room, you spot two kobolds who are sort of like turned away from the door and murmuring to themselves. As you step into the room, they hear your footsteps and turn to face you. And they shout out, "We are mighty dragons and we want your meats!" And they start charging towards you.
All right. As Flavor, can I take this second here to... I'll close the door behind me. And be like, you're locked in here with us now.
They sort of like, they take brief pause at that as if they're like,
I'll, I'll roll intimidation as my first action once it gets to my
okay,
turn.
yeah, go ahead and do that.
Okay.
No, not worth it. Okay.
Okay, so they're,
So-
they're significantly less intimidated now. And, yeah, like, after that particular display, that sort of, like, chest puffing, just like, "Arr," and then, like, it didn't work at all. So they're back to, like, okay, we could probably do something here. Okay. Roll initiative.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so you are really off from that.
Oh my gosh.
Kobold Dragon Mage. Cool.
Bro, I have a +10 now for my initiative.
Man, they can roll. Like, geez. Okay.
Seriously?
Apparently so. I'll make the rules. Anyway, it's this one's turn. He's gonna walk up here and he's gonna try and take a little claw swipe at Bolin. One of you. Okay, 19 does not hit you.
No,
Okay.
it
Would
does
it hit me?
No, he was going for Bolin, not Toll.
Yeah.
Gosh, stop it! I had it correct that time.
You did. I'm just saying it would have. I was just saying that it would have hit me.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Anyway, he's gonna take another swipe. That one is actually, as he rears back for the first one, he's sort of like slightly off balance, and then he swipes with the second claw. And because of that sort of forward momentum, he completely flips over just like a sick flip in midair and lands on his butt and is now like prone on the ground. Okay, Bolin, it's your
We'll give him
turn.
That one. Okay, cool.
It's really good.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot the one that's tried. It's on his butt.
Okay, sounds
Gonna
good.
do that. Hopefully. Huh, hey, it worked.
Oh, hey, that's
Does
a hit.
19 hit.
It does hit.
Sweet.
Okay, 4 damage, not bad.
That. Okay. Then you're never gonna believe what I'm gonna do now.
Surely not shoot again.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Unbelievable.
I know.
Never would have guessed what Bolin would do in this situation.
I know.
That one,
Does a 16 hit?
that does not hit.
Dang it. Okay. Well, as a final action, I'm going to load one of my guns.
Okay. Sounds
That is my
good.
turn.
Okay, so now it is the turn of the second one, and he is going to, on his way over here, spend one action helping the red one here back up to his feet, and then he's going to step over here, and he's going to try also swiping at you.
Can I tell him swipe or no swiping?
You can tell him that, and he misses.
It worked.
It worked. It happened. Okay.
We're invincible.
Okay, Tolan, it's your turn.
We are. It's the
All right.
power of Dora that runs through my veins.
Alright, so I'm gonna do something completely unbelievable that Tolan would never do. And I think you know what that is.
Surely not overdrive. That would be
It's-
unrealistic.
It's overdrive.
Whoa!
Failure. Dang it.
Just by -2, really.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nat 5.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a hero point, but I guess you might not want
yeah,
to spend it.
sure. Let's use a hero point.
Okay. On this battle?
Yeah.
I was about to say maybe not, but
It's like,
Do
this
you?
is not that threatening. they have not done 1 point of damage yet.
Listen. Use it or lose it.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying you may want
but
to
if you use it, you're gonna
use
lose
it
it.
later.
I mean, you hit, but like, at what cost?
Use it or lose it.
Okay, fair
I'm
enough.
sorry
Good
I
philosophy.
suggested.
All right,
Okay.
success on your overdrive. You're now overdriven.
Yep. And so I can drag this here and drag this here. And now I'll actually take an attack on the red one. And I'll hit him with my hammer and smash him back down into the ground because I'm cool like that.
Which one are you going for?
Red one.
The red one. Okay. Shockingly, not a crit,
Okay.
but
Right.
you know, good hit. Oh,
11
very,
damage.
very, very good hit. Oh, good.
Muy bien.
And last action command bite. Bite is going to bash the green one.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Ew.
that's a crit. -12.
12 damage.
Okay. Okay.
And then it's going to use its jaws attack. I don't know why it's labeled as fist. That misses.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Look at you. You've learned damage values. Okay, so, the red one, after your onslaught, is bloody. You sort of, smacked it or jabbed it with Becta Corbin?
I used my hammer end to crush its skull.
Oh, yeah, has like a fine trickle of blood coming out of the top of its head. And, yeah, as far as you're aware, kobolds are not the most intelligent creatures. However, these kobolds in particular are clearly the type to know when they've been defeated, because with that blow, the red one just immediately is just like drops to his knees and is like, please, please, no more. And like seeing this, the green one also does the exact same.
Okay.
So yes, red one has
Sweet.
held actions, and so is the green one.
See, aren't you glad I got that overdrive?
Okay,
Yeah. Did you get any damage? You didn't, right?
he
No, I
got.
didn't take any damage.
Oh yeah, he didn't
I
take any
dealt-
damage, but he dealt
Yeah.
damage.
I dealt a total of 23
Yeah.
damage.
Whatever. Well, I did 4. Remember when I killed that dragon thing in like 2 gunshots? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's not forget about that.
Alright.
All right, so what do you want to do?
Continue. Oh.
Alright, why did you attack us then? If you give up so easily, it barely hit you.
Well, they're sort of stopping to catch their breath for a second. So they're just like, well, what you need to understand is we're also hungry. We're trying to just get some meats, and You know, most of the time we, being mighty dragons that we are, we're able to intimidate people away from just dropping their things and running. But
So you
clearly
want
the plan
food?
did not pan out very well.
So you wanted rations.
Yes!
I give them each a ration of mine.
I was gonna say, I was gonna open this door and be like,
Oh, yeah.
I was
Sorry,
like,
I
well,
locked
there-
that so you didn't open it, like, without, like, me knowing. But yeah, open the door.
Be like, well, there's fresh boggart in there if you want some.
Oh, that works too.
And they just sort of squint at each other and then you, and they're like, those buggards died like a week ago.
Oh,
Also, they're
I thought
covered
we
in
killed them last
frostbite. Not exactly my flavor.
time. I forgot. I thought we killed them last time.
No, that wasn't you.
Ah, okay. Oh,
I
my
hand
bad.
each of them a ration of mine.
They are
Say-
ecstatic at that. Like they are
You can just
so
ask people next time.
well, oh my goodness. We've never been shown such kindness before. Please, what is your name?
The name's Bolin.
Bolin.
Tolan.
We will definitely not get those mixed up. Anyway, the
What's
red
your
one
name?
speaks and is like, "My name is Pip. This here is my friend Zarf.
Pibbins are. Got it.
See,
Those are beautiful names.
Thank
Never
you.
let anyone tell you otherwise.
our mothers picked them out." Anyway, we used to live
Well,
down
that's
here
very
with some goblin tribes in relative harmony, and then some cultists came and started investigating the place. Hoo-wee, those were bad times. And now we're just trying to scourge around for any rations we can find.
Well,
Well,
you should be free now.
How would you like to come along with us and help us out a little bit and maybe get yourself some fresh rations along the way?
Well, given that recent battle performance, I'm not exactly certain how well we would do compared to you all. Though, we can offer you some information about the vaults if that would be more of your interest.
That would be great.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm
Very
going to try and do this. I think this ought to work. But what I'm going to do is try to reveal to you what the vault looks like. So bear with me if the map doesn't actually update as a result of me doing this.
Riven
Okay.
is moving across the map.
Okay, good enough. You can see Riven. Okay, great.
I just saw something that I probably shouldn't have.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, now you can sort of see like the layout of like as much as they really know of the lair, the vaults down.
They just like filled out a quick map for us or something.
Yeah, so that's exactly what they did. So they took out a piece of parchment, sort of sketched out like the parts of the vault that they're familiar with, which is that north section.
We learned about. Yeah, we had this whole conversation about Ayudara and elf portals and stuff.
Yes.
Do you happen to know where the portals are?
Portals. You know, there was something. The Hell Knights used to spend a fair amount of time down here. They said they found something along the realms of gates. They described, deactivated as far as we're aware from their mumblings, but those would be on the floor below here. I think you'll have some trouble getting there at this exact moment, though. There was a cave-in not so long ago. There used to be a staircase just about here, but
Great.
some giant dragon creature who rose up after those cinder claws started messing around. And that
Ooh,
collapsed both
that's-
the stairs down to the lower floor and the floor above.
So what you're saying is there was a dragon here, and no one in the town nearby saw it?
Dragon might be a stretch. It was the one thing that I can't remember the name of. Help me.
Growlodon?
Growlodon. They're also dragons, Josh. Everything's a dragon.
We're all dragons here.
Alright. Well, I assume this conversation continues on for a minute since they don't really know much.
Yeah, they
And,
know, like, very little. They're more interested in just saving their own hide than anything else. So,
That's fair.
Alright. Can I
Alright.
search the room for, like, because you said that it's, like, weapons and stuff. Can I just
yeah, absolutely.
run detect magic around the room while also searching to see if there's anything, like, good?
Yeah, so perception check.
I am percepting.
It's good percepting. Okay.
Perception?
So, in sort of like a hidden drawer, not really hidden, it's just a drawer in this particular shelf unit down here, you find 3 jars of Lesser Alchemist Fire.
Cool.
Nice.
Because in terms of magic, you don't really detect anything in the immediate area.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't count for, like, dead things, right? Like, the doll definitely wouldn't be giving off magic right now. It's very dead.
Nah. Yeah. I would assume so.
Yes, okay, so you're fine. Yeah. You detect nothing.
That thing was disgusting.
Alchemist's Fire Lesser. Okay. Taken. 3 Alchemist's Fire Lesser. Oh, I can just trash 2 of them and then... Yeah, okay. Cool.
Anyway,
There we go.
the 2 kobolds sort of look at you, and they're just like, well, we wish you best of luck in your travels. Oh, if you bump into those cinder claws, could you give them a piece of our mind for us? They refer to themselves as dragon worshippers, but look at us, we're mighty dragons, and they won't even take us seriously.
Oh yes, you're very mighty dragons.
They're very
Very
pleased
mighty.
about that.
We will tell them of the great dragons Piff and Raz that roam the halls, and they should be wary of them.
They're like, ah, yes, thank you very much, Talon and Balin. And they look at the wrong person when they're doing that.
Perfect.
I love it.
Okay.
Alright. Onward we go.
We didn't ever actually check out this room. We just opened the door for some
No,
reason.
you did not.
So,
Actually, the door was already opened when,
ah,
yeah. So, okay, so you are entering into this room.
mhm.
Okay. All right. Here, toppled armor racks are scattered throughout the wide room, as well as anvils, hammers, tool sets, and other supplies necessary to perform maintenance on the Hell Knight's armor. Roll perception.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay,
I perceive
perfect.
everything.
Well, I don't even need to try.
Yeah, all right. So,
Okay.
Tolan, you're looking into this particular area here, and you, of course, see several old pieces of Hell Knight armor that are just scattered about. But one thing sort of catches your eye in particular. It looks like a couple of the pieces of Hell Knight armor are floating somehow.
Ah.
And what's really strange about that is now you're sort of looking at that because that's really piqued your interest. The light is seeming to shimmer off of like almost a flat object in that particular space. You investigate it just a little further, and what you realize is that there's actually a giant cube, just sort of transparent cube of something sitting there containing those floating armor pieces.
Ah. I'm just gonna. Can I detect magic to see if there's any magic armor around here, like in the cube or around the cube or?
There is no magic armor.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, So, I'm gonna guess that that's probably it's a gelatinous cube.
Bingo.
Uh,
It has not started moving or done anything of that nature. It is currently just sitting there.
yeah, cool. I know it's a gelatinous cube.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna see that. I'm gonna be like, so That's a gelatinous cube, and we need to very quickly step away and just like back into this room.
Alright.
Yep, just bail. Good
Yeah.
call. And close the door behind you.
Yeah.
Okay,
100%.
so yeah, if you'll recall, like way back, like when you first enter this room, like the room we started in today, there was sort of a dried slime substance around the frame of the door.
Yeah.
Got it.
So
great.
Makes sense.
there it is. Congratulations.
Alright. Well, it seems we're going in a circle. So how
I-
do we not go in a circle?
I say we go back out into this area. Or is there anything in this room that's of note?
No, just more paintings. None of them actually look even remotely in good shape in this room.
Okay. Just for safety's sake, here's my perception of this room.
Looks like a pretty ordinary room. Nothing
Okay.
of particular note.
Okay. So I come out here, over here, and I check out this rubble here of
Yep.
these stairs.
Yeah,
And
so
I would like to roll a lore explosives check to see if there's a way that I could potentially clear this.
yeah, sure, roll for that.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sure, 20.
wow, all right. Alright, so I'll tell you what you need to know. You could absolutely clear this rubble. The problem with it is that it would take probably multiple weeks of hard labor to excavate. And of course, it's sort of a caved-in site, so you have the rubble going up to the next floor as well in the same area. So this is it's certainly possible, absolutely possible to do. Not on your timeline.
Okay.
However, just as an added bonus, since you're so good, you're probably assuming that much like how the second floor had a secret entrance that led to it, you're also assuming that the floor below has an additional entrance, probably nowhere near here.
Fair. Alright. So, Bolin, we know the way north. We know what's up there, kind of. There's just some rooms and stuff, as from what the Kobolds told us. So, do you want to try going south and exploring something new, or...
I like the idea of north.
I was going to say, how much necromancy you want to deal with?
None. Actually.
Alright, do you want to start at this hallway, or the farther one that's closer to the entrance?
This one.
Okay.
No, I don't, because I'm running into walls. Still running into.
Yeah, I'm sorry about this. This is poor map design on the part of the map designers.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. Here, I'll oh, you got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It just took a while.
These things happen.
Do they?
I mean, to you.
Because I'm just imagining Bolin just running into a wall repeatedly.
Doom, doom.
It's like, I don't know why this keeps happening.
With Bolin, the wall eventually breaks. It's like,
Yeah.
Cave in, roll new characters.
It's not
Okay.
even the beasts.
Right,
Alright.
doors unlocked. You can proceed as you want.
Yay.
Okay.
Bites goes in first.
So,
and then you
compared
behind.
to some of the other rooms in the area, this room is actually pretty well intact. Furniture is still completely unharmed. The rug and the floor is in pretty good shape. Yet, hanging from the ceiling's rafters in the center of the room is a strange structure made from ripped and knotted curtains. Roll perception.
Great.
I definitely think Bolin should roll on this one too.
I'd say
Oh,
that
I
would
am.
be a good idea.
I was gonna say Bolin's perception's a lot better than mine, and I've been the one rolling it because I'm just like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
There
Uh,
you go.
Bolin, So your eyes are really drawn to sort of this strange rope structure in the center of the room. So you follow that up to the ceiling where it seems to be originating from, and there you spot a trio of these strange ape-like warrior creatures, and they are all staring at you two.
I don't like it when creatures stare at me, personally.
All right, but now they've sort of noticed that you have noticed them. So they drop from the ceiling and take up an attack stance. All right, roll
Cool. So
roll initiative, as is tradition.
Okay. I will initiate.
You'll
Better than
initiate.
last time. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Chirao Ka. Not heard of one of those.
This is the exact same roll I got last time. Okay. Whatever.
Strange how that works.
Yeah. What's the odds?
Never tell
More
me
than
the
you
odds.
think.
Never tell me the odds. Okay. So
The odds are actually 1 in 19.
yeah. All right. So it is this one's turn first,
Sorry.
and it is going to go right over here, and it is going to raise. It has sort of like a sickle weapon, and it's going to raise that and try
Why?
giving a strike towards Bolin. Why do I always have
I
trouble
could
with this?
hear the thought process.
I was really thinking hard there. Does a 27 hit?
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Is Bolin underneath bite? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was just hanging out. Don't worry.
So I'd probably have bite right there then. 'cause I
You
don't
would,
want
yeah,
bite.
that sounds like something you would do. Okay. So yes, 27. Yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Not a crit.
Not a crit.
No, it is not. But
Okay. That is going to be 6 damage.
You're fine.
shut up. I'm the only person with HP here.
Listen, you just have 6 more HP than me.
Y'all got HP. You're fine.
max. Yeah.
Okay. And
That's
it's
what
going to
you
swing
say
again.
now.
13 does not hit, I am assuming.
No, it does not hit. Does not.
Good job. Okay, great. So that is that one's turn.
Cool. Sucks. I'm not gonna say that actually because there are 2 others that are probably going before
Okay,
me.
so this one here is actually going to step. Actually, it's going to, sort of step back here, and it's going to pick up a piece of rubble from the floor as an action, and then it is going to try to throw that at Bite.
Poor Bite. He didn't ask for any of this.
Okay, how's an 18?
Miss.
All right.
AC 19.
Dang.
The creature is very angry at that and is sort of just stomping on the ground. And
Apish.
Bite barks at him.
so as its last action, it's going to move over here, right there. Okay. Third one's turn. It is going to move here, and it is going to try to take a swipe at Bite with its sickle. All right, 26.
It's a hit.
But it is not a very clean hit. 4 damage.
Okay.
4 damage? Bro.
I know.
Rough. Huh.
How's he gonna survive? Or how's she gonna survive this?
Bite. Bite's fine. Bite'll be fine. Alright.
All right.
Whose turn is it?
Yeah, sorry. One more roll
Oh.
it has. My
It
mistake.
doesn't.
That's a miss. Okay.
Cool.
Bolin, you are up.
Okay. Josh, what's the stance that I take to do 2 shots at a time?
Bullet dancer, and then you can flurry.
Yeah. Bullet dancer dedication, or do I just say that I'm doing it?
You say I take bullet dancer stance. And then
Okay, but don't I get some bonuses sometimes, or no?
no, you just you can then use your monk abilities with guns. So you can
Okay.
like do flurry of blows, and if you hit with either of your flurry of blows, you stun the target.
Okay, that's nice. Okay. Anyway, you're never gonna believe what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot the guy that's right in front of me. We're gonna try to anyway.
Yeah,
Let's
go
see.
for it.
So stance flurry. Oof.
Well,
Oof.
that is a miss.
That is
I'm
indeed a miss. It
assuming,
is not a crit. Or it is not a crit miss. It's just a miss.
Hey.
which I appreciate. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, as a final action, I'm going to load one of my weapons.
Okay, very good. And you're very lucky that was also not a crit miss. So
I
hats
don't
off
like
to
the
you
sound
there
of
for
that.
not having your gun jam.
All right, you guys ready for this?
No.
Oh, say it ain't so, Josh.
Overdrive.
No.
We're so original, you guys.
Hey, I mean, if it
Success.
works.
Bruh.
That's what my character is built around doing. So
He'll
Yeah.
stop overdriving when it stops working.
yeah. All right. Then since my Becta Corbin has reach, I will attack the monkey in front of Bite. I'll poke at it.
Sure.
Gotta poke at it.
Strike.
All right,
Nice.
that is a clean hit.
Cool. Damage. Try again. Oh, there it is.
There it is
Yes.
indeed. Okay. So back to Corbin with reach is the stabby part, right?
Yeah, or it can be either actually, but I stabbed it. Still.
Okay, so you did stab it. Okay, so
Yeah.
you reach over Bite, who is helpfully ducked out of the way, so we're clear, and really lodge directly into the arm of this creature. And as you pull back, a splatter of blood flies out. It's very, very clearly hurt by this,
Nice.
All right.
which is to say, it's
Uh,
bloody.
Yeah. Last action, Bite's gonna do his like bash where he just like punches it with his metal paw.
Unfortunately, the paunch does not connect.
All right.
How do
he's
you
going
imagine him punching with his paw, though?
just like yeah, just
Like, just raising it?
Yeah.
Because, like, dogs' arms are like...
oh whoops, that's not the right one. That was taken an additional 4 off that, so it'd just be an 11. Okay.
Okay.
I clicked on the wrong thing.
Also not a hit, but also not a crit miss, so you're fine.
Okay. Another round of attacks from the peanut gallery.
The peanut gallery, indeed. Okay, so it's this guy first, and he is going to. Yeah, I mean he's just gonna swipe one. 19 on Bolin is a miss. Swipe 2. Now 21 on the other hand.
Dang it.
It's
That's a
exactly
hit.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 damage.
Okay.
All right, and
That's acceptable.
acceptable, indeed. All right, swipe 3. And okay, so after hitting the second hit, it actually has like this sort of like rageful joy in it. So it grabs the sickle with both hands and tries swiping down from the head, and just does so in a completely failing way, misses completely, and lodges the sickle into the floor below. So it's going to have to spend a turn retrieving that.
Nice. Good
Okay.
for me.
And now it is this one's turn. So, seeing how that particular went, it is actually going to, instead of taking out a sickle, it is going to take out a whip that it has. And it is going to try to launch over his friend and attack you with that.
Don't worry. I know too much about this game, and I know that's just 1d4 damage.
Shh! Not that it matters anyway, because that's a miss. And it's going to try again.
Have you ever thought about how many times your characters get hit in this game, though? Like, if this game existed with, like, real people, they would just be, like, gushing blood before they're even, like, bloodied.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that was also a miss. So that was
Nice.
that was a turn that happened.
Sweet.
Okay, so now time for the Blade one, who is
Monkey 3.
pretty angry at Josh, but is also sort of like Bite is in the way. So it's going to take one swipe at Bite.
Do your worst.
Don't tell him that.
19.
It's a hit exactly.
5 damage.
Okay.
Still not a great hit. Okay, so it is going to put away its sickle and take out its whip, and it's going to try and hit Josh. Or, Tolan, sorry. That did not go well at all. So, so it like, hang on, I'm going to roll a D4 real quick. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. All right. All right, so it's going to sort of like do like it thinks it's cool, so it's going to do like a swing around with its whip, trying to like intimidate. But in doing so, it completely loses control of the whip and sends it careening to the side to his friend here.
Nice.
And that is, as you said, going to do 1d4 of damage.
Nice. And that would be all 3 of its actions, right? 'Cause
Yes,
it
that is all of
attack,
its actions.
Drew, attack.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, Bolin, you
Cool.
are up.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot a thing.
Shoot it.
Hopefully.
Maybe. Who's to say?
God. And me.
Okay. That, congratulations, is a crit.
Yes. Okay.
No. That's crit damage.
It's too much power.
But
Jeez.
my laptop's so dumb. Okay.
Okay, so you hit a critical place right in this ape's chest, and it is careening from that hit. Between the abuse from the whip and the bullets, like, it is holding on by a thread. A stiff breeze could knock this thing over.
Amazing. Okay. Well, guess what I'm gonna do now?
Reload.
Oh, yeah. Reload.
And then fire.
And then fire. In that
And then
order.
fire.
Oof.
Well, okay. I think the crit success, though, made up for
The
that.
crit success was very good. Unfortunately, the crit fail means that your gun backfires a little
No!
bit. And you're going to have to spend a round sort of like fixing that next turn.
No. Great.
Okay, Tolan.
I'm so excited. So since I didn't get a critical success on my overdrive, here comes the overdrive. Okay. I retain the, since it wasn't a critical fail, I still retain the success. So we're gonna do what I do best, and we're gonna strike once as me into the monkey right in front of me.
Okay. Miss.
Miss. Command bite. Bite's gonna strike that same monkey.
Hit.
Hit. Cool. Damage.
Well,
Okay,
still
so
something.
that is
Wait.
in fact still something. So, Bite doesn't get a very good bash off. It's sort of just more of a glancing blow than anything. But the
Oh,
ape is so
no.
thrown off balance that it's just really not doing very well at all.
So I keep forgetting that his the overdrive that I give him is using his intelligence score, so it's not giving him the +5 that it's, or no, +3 that it's supposed to be giving him. So it's actually 6 damage.
Oh, Okay, well that changes things significantly. It was a very good strike, and the monkey is in fact completely taken out by that bash, the raw power.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Then Bite's gonna step there as its last action.
Okay, I'm just
over top
gonna
the corpse.
Do that. Okay. So, all right. It is now this one's turn. Again, it's looking not very good at all, actually. And in addition to that, this is the one that crit failed on its attack earlier, so it has to spend the first round retrieving its sickle from the ground. And it sort of wells up as much energy as it possibly can and sort of does like a half-hearted swing towards Bolin.
Nice.
And would you believe me if I told you that was a miss?
Amazing.
It's
Watch
going.
the next one be.
Yeah, it's going to take a
like,
very
incredible, though.
sort of like half-hearted side swipe to try to like make up for that failure. And it got closer to hitting that time, but not close
Okay.
enough. And that is that
That's
one's
what
turn.
I like to hear.
Okay, so this guy is still whip in hand. He's going to try and hit Bite this time on the grounds that Bite is the one that just killed his friend and is now standing over its corpse.
Growling. With like blood dripping out of its mechanical teeth. Like,
Okay.
looks like a Five Nights at Freddy's.
I don't like that.
Okay,
No.
12 is not a crit miss, right?
No.
Okay, very good. So, a normal miss, and now a second attack, and a 19 again
Dang it.
for a normal success. All right,
Just a
here's
normal, regular old, lame success.
boring. 4 damage, though.
Cool.
Okay, and actually, seeing how the tide is sort of shifting, it's actually going to take a few steps over this away in order to, to get back to its sort of rubble pile. All right, and Bolin,
Okay.
you currently have
Well-
0 bullets in your guns, and one of them
Yes.
is sort of like jammed.
Okay, I unjam the one, I load the other, and I shoot.
All right, let's see it. Okay, that is a hit.
Yes,
Roll your
it
damage.
is.
You killed it.
Great.
One
So-
health left. Great.
That's always my favorite.
Calling out that you killed it before the damage pops up.
Okay. What? No, it's all your turns. Okay. Tolan. One of you people.
Alright, since it ran away, I'm just gonna chase it down.
Yep.
Actually,
you
I'm
go.
gonna stay 5 feet away from it so I can just stab.
Why not?
Stab.
Actually, no. I'm gonna get up here for one action. Then I'm gonna command Bite. Bite's gonna go here, and then here.
Oh, flanking.
Yeah.
Really going for the
So-
kill shot here, huh?
And then Bite's gonna use his second action because he has to use his actions in succession to not bite.
Okay, that is a hit. Alright,
Then plus an additional 3, so 9.
9 damage. Okay. All right. That was the first time that you had actually struck that one, and man, Bite hit a significant blow right off the bat, and
Cool.
just sort of smacked it on its head as it was coming through. Yeah,
Nice.
the monkey is now bleeding from its head.
Cool. I'm going to take my back to Corbin back and stab. Dang it.
Okay, well, that is not a crit miss, so that's pretty good. Unfortunately, your stab completely missed the mark, partially due to the fact that the thing was moving around so much after that heavy blow from Bite.
Great.
Okay. So now it is its turn again. It is going to step over here, so it is no longer being flanked. It is going to put away its whip and draw its sickle, and it is going to take a swipe at Tolan.
It's rude, man.
16 does not hit, no?
Nope.
Okay, that was all of its moves.
Cool.
Bolin,
Do your
Alright,
thing.
I'm gonna shoot it.
you're gonna load first.
Well, I'm gonna load both of my guns and I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
Low flurry.
Okay, that's a hit.
Sweet.
Okay, 2
Okay.
damage.
Alright.
Not
Then-
super impacted by that, but hey, a hit's a hit.
A hit is a hit. Alright, and then I'm gonna do that again because I still have that flurry.
That,
Never
unfortunately, is
mind.
not a hit.
But that
Still
monkey
hit,
is
though.
stunned 1, thanks to your stunning
true.
fist.
Okay.
Of bullets.
Your stunning fists of bullets.
Yeah. That-
Alright.
Okay.
Bite is going to step around here to get back into flanking. So my first action will be to command.
Mhm.
He's going to step there, and then he's just going to do his thing. And I'm going to use 2 actions to command, so he gets 3 actions.
Okay, that is
22.
a solid hit.
Plus an additional 3, so
So 8 damage
8.
total? Okay,
Mhm.
how does Bite want to do this?
yes. But it's just gonna like bound across the room to back behind the monkey, and before he has time to turn around, Bike's just gonna like go for the neck.
Ooh, alright.
And just bring it down to the ground and like just bash it onto the ground, and you hear like bones cracking as it does that.
Alright, and with the unmistakable sound of a neck cracking, the encounter has ended.
Woohoo!
Okay, so now things are a lot calmer in this room. So yes.
So we check it out.
I'm going to take 10 minutes to repair, roll a crafting check on Bite,
Mhm.
because he's immune to it for an hour, so I'll actually roll it this time so that it's not like hand waving. Not a success, but not a crit fail. So
Oh, there you go.
he heals none, but we're fine.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to percept the room.
Mhm.
I'll follow suit.
Why the heck not?
Why the yuck?
Why the heck
Yuck.
not?
Okay.
Hey,
So you've taken a look around the room. You've been able to pretty thoroughly check about every corner you can conceivably think of, and there doesn't seem to be anything of significant value in the room. You wager that you could probably get about a gold from the rug if you were to carry it with you the entire time, but that would probably be a lot more effort than it would be worth.
I don't know, man.
Cool.
I mean, you can. It's a whole area rug, like that spans like what,
An
5,
area?
10, 15, 20 feet. Like you could carry it with you if you want, but I don't think you have a bag that big.
We don't have a bag of holding
No,
or a handy haversack or anything.
afraid not.
All right. Let's keep going north.
All right,
Okay.
door open.
So you enter this room and immediately take notice of the ruin. The sight of demolished furniture is pretty standard by this point, but you take particular notice of the eroded floor in the room's center. Water drops from the ceiling into a dense bog-like puddle. Splintered, water-ride wood rises from the decayed stone floor like man-made foliage. Thick, muddy bubbles rise from the puddle, along with the subtle but distinct sounds of croaking.
So, frog dudes again?
You can roll
Boggards.
perception.
Boggards. Oh.
Yeah, I think this is a boggart too.
Okay,
Hit.
so
Nice.
Bolin in particular, but with that, both of you actually are able to spot the tops of the heads of, indeed, 2 boggards hanging out in the bog. Slowly
Wait,
sitting
that's
there
like their name.
and croaking.
She's gonna be like, alright,
As
we
they
don't
do.
want any trouble. We're just trying to find the devil worshippers or dragon worshippers or whatever that are here, and we're just gonna kill them to save the town, and then we're gonna go home.
The
You
the
can go
boggards
home
sort
too.
of poke their heads up out of the bog and are just like, unless you speak Draconic.
I actually might.
Of course.
Hold.
No, I don't.
Sad. You don't understand them, I'm afraid. Well, actually, I
I
don't
put
think
up-
you understand them. Hang on. Oh, no, they speak common. Hell yeah. All right.
Of course they do.
Sorry, my bad. I completely mixed them up with some other things, apparently. Actually, I mixed them up with the monkey men, which did speak Draconic for some reason.
Okay.
All right, anyway, so they poke their heads up out of the bog and sort of look to each other and then look at you, and they're like, You don't really even realize what we are then, are you?
I mean,
Were
you're
you
boggards.
summoned by them?
And they sort of look at each other again, and they're like, maybe not that clueless. But those cultists you're telling us to be warned of, you do understand that we're working with them.
Why
Oh,
would you do
no.
that?
Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter to you, because we're about to kill you! And they launch into battle. Gosh, I'm so good at this guy.
Jesus,
Why is
dude.
it like the best like intro to any battle? Like what the frick?
For one, I'm sorry. For second,
Oh my gosh. Sorry, that got me.
Because we're gonna kill you.
I really wish that I wanted to kill someone so I could just like save.
Laura, I'm concerned.
you should be concerned, because also that's not even a good one-liner. Like I had nothing else.
It's so bad.
I was just
I
like,
love it.
I was just like, oh, I can tell you information. Wait, no, it's not supposed to happen. They want to fight first. Dang it. Okay.
That's just the most sudden transition.
Sorry, spoiler
'Cause
alert.
I'm
They do
imagining,
have
like-
information. I just.
Because the thing is, like, I'm just imagining, like, you know, music in a video game when you're, like, around friendly characters. It's, like, all nice and happy, and it's like, oh, hey, like, this is the thing that's happening. It's like, oh, well, it doesn't matter to you because we're gonna kill you. And,
And
then
it
it
sounds
just
like
changes immediately. It's just like, wait. Wait.
Okay,
Wonderful.
anyway, shoot. All right, it's this guy's turn first, and he's gonna go ahead and take a step out of the bog and sort of strike at Tolan with his Morning Star, which does not connect even a little bit.
Good.
And he's gonna do it again. That one is remind me. Let's say, for instance, your AC is, as a non-specific example, 19, and he rolled a 9. Is that a crit miss or just a miss?
That would technically be a crit miss.
Okay, well,
But-
good news. He is very slippery as a result of sitting in that bog all day long. And
He's a frog.
those 2 swipes with the Morning Star are just too much for him to keep his balance, and he falls down and is prone and flat-footed to everyone.
Nice.
Tolan, it is now your turn.
Nice.
Sorry, I thought I heard a baby crying. That's why. Okay. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I mean, may as well.
Welcome to my world, man. Same thing every time.
Yes.
Is that a hit?
You know, that
a
may
crit?
actually be a crit success on the over.
That is.
Who's to say?
It says critical success in the
By
chat.
Yes,
10.
it does.
Okay. So we're going to then. So the one right in front of me is flat-footed, right?
Correct.
So I'll just take this opportunity to go ahead and strike at it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Last action, Bite's gonna run around here to get it flat-footed, even if it does stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And Bite's gonna do a bite bash.
But Bush.
You know? No, sorry, that doesn't actually hit. Sorry. Because flat-footed is
his
minus
hopes
2.
up.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Yeah. This isn't like first edition where you remove their dex bonus.
Right.
Alright, I think I did hear baby crying, so I'm gonna be back in a second. You continue.
Okay.
No, it's conveniently timed because it's your turn anyway.
Yes. Well,
Okay, so yes, the one
Oh.
in front of you is currently just completely on the ground and flanked and slightly terrified. And then the other one
Okay.
is just sort of still poking its head out of the bog, just like,
okay. Well, I'm just gonna shoot the one that's on the ground.
yeah,
now.
go for it.
Yeah. And I just wanted to let you know, I basically reload my guns every time I go into a different room.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
I mean, I
just
was
didn't
going to
wanna-
give that to you for free. I'm not going to be that much of a stickler.
Yeah.
Okay, now that, because he is flat-footed, is a crit.
That's what I love to hear.
Oh, this poor
so
thing.
much. This poor guy.
Okay, so he is laying on the ground and intimidated the hell and back, and also, like, you're just sort of pointing your gun down at an executioner style and let off a round, like, directly down through his body, and he takes massive damage. He is still alive, but man, the quality of that life.
Sweet.
Wait, what?
Well,
Oh, you crit again?
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
flat-footed, it's not hard.
wow. Thanks
It's
for
hard for
taking
me.
away from the success. Okay. I was having a great time until you were like, oh, it's not a big deal.
I mean, like,
Wait,
it's
you
still a
rolled-
pretty big deal. You got a crit, like...
You crit on a natural 16?
Yeah,
That's great.
I know.
You were supposed to do this upper section before the right and the lower side. The map design is something.
The map design is something.
Great.
Now,
Okay,
I know what
well-
you're thinking. Now, Jesse, if you disagree with the design of the map, isn't it your duty as GM to change the design? To which I would like
No.
to say, how dare you talk to me like that, and what are you doing in my house?
I'm gonna shoot it again.
It got me.
Hey, that's also a hit!
Hey!
Okay. This one is not remotely as clean a blow. It's almost like just a tiny little sting from your gun after that absolute onslaught executioner style. But it is not looking particularly healthy at all.
Yep. Okay, well, as a final action, I will reload one of my guns.
Okay, very good. Alright, the second Boggard is just sort of gonna poke its head out of the bog and sort of take jabs at Bite with its Morning Star.
So rude.
Okay, that is a 16.
Miss.
So, afraid not. Alright, and for... Yes, okay, so for its second move, it's sort of going to sort of well up some energy inside of itself and just let out this absolutely horrifying croak throughout the entire room. So,
Would you say it's a terrifying croak?
technically speaking, it would be a... yes, that's actually exactly what it is. It's a terrifying croak.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, I should...
I'm stupid.
Wait,
I'm sorry. Here you go.
It popped up there. I'm stupid. Anyway, just roll a will save, everybody.
Yeah.
Bite is terrified, or is frightened 1.
So is
So is Tolan.
Oh, dang it.
Way. Where's my will? Ah. I'm an expert in my will. Did you know that?
You are in fact an
That
expert
means-
in your will.
I am.
And you succeed on that roll, and you are not frightened at all by this thing's display. And
Fighting
as the
using-
last action, it is going to take another jab at Bite. Okay, that did not work at all. It wails up. It sort of tries to take a swipe, and the wetness from the bog causes it to completely lose grip on its weapon, and that just sort of goes flying over into this corner. So it no longer has access to its Morningstar. Okay, that was really good. Okay, second Boggard Scout. So
How's he gonna?
how is he
At
alive?
this point. Yeah. How's he
I
gonna
don't
move
know.
At this point.
He's also stunned 1 because you hit him with your flurry, right?
Oh
no,
shoot.
I didn't.
Oh.
I
Oh.
forgot. Shh, it's fine.
Yeah, that was just 2 normal
Laura.
strikes and then a 1 reload.
How could
So,
you?
yeah, it's going to
Betrayed us
spend
all.
its first action standing up, and its second action, it's just sort of gonna hop back here for a second, and now it's sort of going to send out its tongue towards Tolan in a striking
Ugh.
attack.
I don't like that.
You don't have to; it's happening anyway. Okay, so that is a hit. So as a direct result of that, Josh, it is reaching forward and grabbing you with that tongue. So that its tongue is shot so far out of its body and wrapped around you, and it has now pulled you in, and you are now grabbed.
Great.
Okay, so
Wonderful. It's my favorite.
yeah,
Mhm.
and now that you're grabbed, it's going to take a swipe at you with its Morningstar.
Wait, it stood up, walked.
Oh wait, never mind. It doesn't do that. You're right.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm wrong. And it's your turn.
I'm
So,
always right.
as you can sort of read in the
Shut up.
chat there, you can do... If you can do 2 slashing damage at an AC 13, you can sever the tongue.
Okay. I can't.
Well, alright then.
Well, I can't use manipulate actions either, right?
So you're not immobilized, so it's not like a normal grab. You just can't move from this position. Or, well, you can't
Okay.
move from the tongue's reach, which is 10 feet.
Okay. Oh, okay. So
So, like,
I
you're
could-
flat-footed from that, but you're not immobilized.
Got it. Okay. So I could drop back to Corbin, pull out Bastard Sword that I picked up along the way.
Yep, so that's 1.
So 1 action. Second action. Is it? Do I have to deal 2 slashing damage to the tongue or just to it?
That would be... You'll... Because it's tongue, you'll deal it to him. So it's easier to hit because he's literally attached to you presently.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's going to get, like, the damage from that.
Okay. I don't know why it didn't let me draw it as a two-hand.
I don't know why that is either. That's weird.
Okay.
Anyway, one action.
One action. Swing. I'm gonna hit it.
That does not hit the tongue.
Okay, that's fine.
So close though.
Yeah.
Then Bite is going to go for it. Go for broke.
Go for
and
broke.
As well.
Hit the same. Hit the one that's holding me.
Well,
Okay, that
It's gonna try.
is-
It's gonna.
it's really good.
It's gonna try again.
Okay, that's better, but it's still not a hit.
Okay.
Okay, good show. Bolin.
I can't hit anything now. Oh.
okay. Okay. So I'm going to take my bullet dancer stance, then load the other gun, and then the tongue's still around Tolan, correct?
Yes, the tongue is still around Tolan.
And is it the one that was almost dead, or the one who's not really been
It
hit
is the
yet?
one that's almost dead.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna try to shoot the one that's almost dead.
Go for it.
Straight in its face hole.
Straight in the face hole.
Yes.
Alright, that's a hit.
Yes. Dang it.
Well,
Unfortunately,
seriously?
like, oh, it's hurting so bad, but that was unfortunately such a glancing blow. Like, just the fact of the matter is, so much of its surface area that you could possibly hit right now is taken up by tongue that you just sent one bullet straight through it. And it hurt him a little, but, like, he's still summoning all his force to keep standing right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, guess
again-
what I'm gonna do?
A stiff breeze. Yeah,
gonna do
hit it
it
again.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Your gun is
I'm
jammed.
not gonna do that.
Sad day.
Well, that was real fun, you guys.
That was really good. Okay.
Who would have
Sec-
thought the Boggards?
How did you guys die in your last campaign, Boggards?
Just two Boggards. Okay, second Boggard is actually now going to take a step back, and it's going to retrieve from its back, sort of like its pack or whatever it carries things in, and it's going to pull a sling out from that, and it's going to try to shoot at Tolan.
Okay.
How's a 26?
One away from a crit.
Well, good thing then.
Good thing I'm no longer frightened.
Indeed, okay. But you are going to receive 7 damage from that.
From a sling?
Yeah, I rolled max
What are they
damage.
slinging?
I'm sorry to say, I did. I rolled max damage. He's very excited about that. And for his last action, he's going to Terrifying Croak again. Everyone roll will save.
Come on. Be willful.
Yes.
That's willful.
Same to you. Bite.
That's also willful.
Cool. I was like,
Yeah,
it's one of
that's
those that
also
might not be
willful. Congratulations, everyone made their will saves.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay, second Boggard. So it still has its tongue wrapped around Josh, and from that position, it is just going to keep on trying to swipe at you with the Morning Star. Just first one is a no good. The second one is wait, no, 17. The first one actually did hit.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I forgot your AC was different. You take 8 damage from that. Okay, and then the second one did not hit. The third one was probably not going to hit, but it's gonna try and. Okay, that was just barely not a hit, actually.
Dang it.
He rolled real well on that one. Okay, Tolan, you're up.
Cool. So I'm going to try to swing with my bastard sword again.
Yep.
Yes.
Now that's a clean hit. All right, roll damage. You killed it.
It dealt so
Wait,
much
seriously,
damage.
if I had gotten a 2?
Yes, if you had gotten a 2, we wouldn't have had to do this.
So now I'm free.
Yes, you were free. Which I'm pretty sure.
So mad right now.
Yeah, there you go.
And is this... So they were like hiding deep in this water, so we probably have to go around it, right?
I mean, yeah, it's... Hang on, I haven't written down how much that is, but I'm going to,
It's
for
okay.
the immediate term, say, yeah, probably just go around it.
I have the movement, we're fine.
Cool.
So I'm going to move there, then I'm going to command Bite, and Bite's going to come up here. And Bite is going to do his deal.
His deal, indeed.
His deal, he's going to bash.
That's a good hit.
Okay, then this damage plus 5.
Plus
So-
5, you say. Okay.
Yeah, so
Fine.
11 damage.
Okay, done. Alright, so clean hit, and, like, one thing that you sort of notice as, like, you completely obliterate his friend with that, like, unnecessarily powerful bastard sword slice. He sort of reaches out for a brief moment and just calls out, "Rope!"
Rope.
Marope.
Morose.
Yeah, and like there's a hint of regret in his eyes at this moment, but he's still standing strong.
You're gonna end up like your friend here in a second.
Listen,
I
unless
say
you
with that-
capture me, I'm not going to go down without a fight. It's not honorable.
That's fine. I just
Have
say
honor.
coldly. Like,
Yeah, fair enough. Bolin, you're up.
Okay. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna unjam one of my guns,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna
So-
reload one of them, and I can't really move. So I'm going to shoot with the one bullet in the one gun that I have. This is it, kids. This is it, kids.
one shot, one kill.
Da 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 da.
Dang it, how?
Whoa.
Seriously?
Not
Wait.
really.
You can't. You literally can't get a 9. I'm so confused.
Yeah, it's doubled. How? Oh wait. Okay. No. It was 3. It's order of operations. It's 2. She didn't put like a thing around, so it should have been 12.
Wait, no, that must be how the damage is actually calculated. Because
So only one dice gets the 1d8. Oh yeah, 1d8
Yeah.
piercing, fatal d8 plus d8. What?
yeah,
I mean, if that's how it calculates, that's how it calculates. But
yeah, I thought it would have calculated differently, but from
yeah,
the
that's
wording,
what I would have thought. That's math.
I'm
Yeah.
so mad right now.
That's one additional. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so a clean hit, but it is bleeding profusely, but still standing.
Somehow.
Okay.
Well, that concludes my turn, because it's everything I could do.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. Someday.
Remember that time I killed the Lizard King or whatever his name was?
The Growlodon?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that.
No, you don't, because you're ungrateful.
Okay. So
We would be
on
dead
its
if it weren't
turn
for me.
now,
Sure.
it is going to run over here to where it accidentally chucked its morning star earlier, pick it up, and then sort of turn back around to face you all. And at this point, it's just sort of like trying to make a last stand, so it puts away its sling and like holds the morning star steady, and that's all it's going to do.
Alright. I'll command Bite first, since he's right there. And Bite always has to get the last hit, right?
I mean, I think that's a rule somewhere.
Alright, Bite's gonna roll. Yes. So this damage plus 5.
Okay. All right, and yeah, tell me what Bite's doing in this exact instant in which the Boggart dies a horrible, painful death.
He just like jumps that like 5 feet and like sails over his square a little bit and just like tackles it into him. Just
All right.
like, and you get that like anime like sonic boom thing like whenever he hits him. Like,
Yes, and with that force, the Boggart flies against the wall, leaving a crater in his wake, and crumples sadly to the ground in death.
You.
And combat.
Woo.
yeah.
Okay.
Good game, kids.
So, now
GG
you're
nerds.
in this room, and if you would like to look around for things, you certainly can.
Oh, Prestige.
Sure. I will percept.
You may be perceptive of something. Okay.
I hope.
Congratulations on being perceptive. So,
I'm gonna do it anyway. Well, okay.
So,
I'll shut up now.
It's okay. It's okay, Bolin. I'll just always be better.
okay. So,
He just walks out of the room. Leaves the quest.
I'll need this. Anyway, in this sort of rubble here, you make out like the remnants of a wooden shelf, and as you're sort of parsing through the wooden rubble there, you find one potion sitting inside the remnants of the shelf, and you're able to make this out to be an invisibility potion.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I mean, if you keep killing things, it's only okay, but like,
I mean, yeah, but like, I assume Bolin's relatively stealthy.
Very stealthy.
Yeah.
well,
So
you'll love to see it.
As stealthy as I am initiated.
So you have a plus 10. Cool. Cool. Anything else in here? Is
Nope,
that
that's about all you've been able to find.
it? About how deep is the water?
How are you measuring that?
I can just stick like the hilt of my Vector in until it like hits the bottom because it has 10-foot reach, so it's at least 10 feet long.
Okay. You make it to about 8 feet, and then you hit the bottom.
Cool.
Cool.
So
Can I
no
like
tunnels.
move my Vector around in there to like see if it hits anything?
Yeah, sure. There are like a couple things it's smacking up against. But like just based on like your sort of jabbings and swaying around, you're pretty sure it's just random pieces of rubble from the floor that's eroded here.
Okay. It doesn't feel like.
It doesn't feel like there's anything of actual value inside here.
Cool. Alright. I think that's all that's here.
Alright. Well, we've had a good look around. But maybe we're a
Let's
little
go
beat
home.
up. Yeah, let's go home and rest all through the night and come to this exact same spot where we started next time.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say the exact same spot, I mean
Literally the
spot.
exact same spot.
Literally the exact same location.
If my boots do not stand where my boots are standing right now, may a million Boggards come and try to tackle me with their tongues.
Well, you have to admit you're very dedicated to that. Well, all right. With that, I do believe we are finished for the evening. All right, well, everybody, thanks for playing. Anyone who's hanging around, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Thank you and good night.